Alright, in this tutorial, we're finally going to learn about the dun 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 return values. It's going to be freaking epic. So basically, a function can do one of two things. It can just go ahead and plain and simple run whatever lines of code are inside it, like print something out on the screen, tomato tomato, or what it can do is it can calculate some equation, a bunch of numbers, and give you back the answer. So up to now, we just been putting void, which pretty much means just run whatever lines of code are inside the function. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a function that's going to run some equation and return an integer. And we'll say that this function is for, I don't know, like a company that wants to calculate the bonus or the extra money that its employees get at the end of each year. Maybe a Christmas bonus. Who knows? Who cares? So, of course, whenever it does this, we're going to want an answer back so we can use it later on in our program. I don't know, maybe like to write on their paychecks or store in a database or something. Anyways, so I'm just going to name this calculate bonus, and this is pretty much the same as before, except instead of void right here, the first thing you write is what type of data are you looking to get back. Well, we're looking for int. We'll say that we won't worry about the cents. We're just worried about the dollar amount, so int, which would be the dollars. And of course, their bonus is going to be dependent on, we'll say years worked. So the longer you work there, the more, or the higher bonus you want, or you're going to get, however you want to say it. So now we have to make some stupid formula. So we'll say the bonus, or the extra money they get, is equal to how many years they work there times, I don't know, what's a good amount? $250. I'm a generous boss. So if you work there for 2 years, you get 500 tomato tomato. And actually, let's add one more condition. So we'll say if you work there for over 10 years, then we'll give you something else. So bonus plus equal to 1,000. Alright, so sounds like a pretty sweet company to work for. So basically, you're going to take the year's work. For each year worked, you get $250, and aside from that, if you work there for over 10 years, you get an extra $1,000. Pretty freaking sweet. So up to now, what we did is we pretty much just hit return, and return meant, okay, I'm done with this function. But whenever you return anything other than void, you actually can't just write return semicolon. You need to write what are you returning. Well, in this case, we are returning or giving them the answer, which is the bonus. So that's the main goal of this function right here, to calculate the worker's bonus. So I'm going to return that, and now this function is complete. We just need to do our housekeeping stuff. So again, the first thing we need to do is prototype the function. So copy this, paste it up here, and now whenever your computer runs across it, it won't get confused. It knows that this is a function that we created. Now inside main, let's just go ahead and call this function. So what I want to do is I want to calculate the bonus for 2 employees. So of course, whenever I calculate the bonus, I'm going to store it inside a variable. So the first one will be the bonus for me, which is Bucky's bonus. And again, I'm going to set this equal to, actually I can just calculate bonus and then the number of years that I worked there. So I'll say 14 years. So what this is going to do is it's going to say, okay, go ahead and run this function right now, which is calculate bonus, and treat years worked is 14, so 14 times 250 plus an extra 1,000, and return that entire value as this. So right now, whatever that value is, it's pretty much in place of this function right here. So that value gets stored in Bucky bonus, so now we can use it anytime we want in our function, as many times as or anytime we want in the rest of our program. So let me do that right now. So now Bucky bonus is equal to some dollar amount. So let me find out how much money I made. So Bucky gets, and I'll put $ and %D. And do I want to add anything else? Nah, that's probably good. So Bucky bonus. Actually, let me code one more real quick. Say that there's someone else. I'll put something less than 10. So say there was kind of a new chick that started working there called Emma, and she's only been working there for, I don't know, 3 years. Easy, right click. Alright, so print out Emma right there, and everything looks good. So now let me go ahead and run this and check it out. So, not bad. So my bonus was $4,500, and Emma only got $750. All right, not bad. I mean, it sounds fair to me. So one more time, this is what happened. Whenever you use return values, what it does is whenever you call the function, it pretty much calculates the function, and whatever it returns, it sticks in place of right here. So right now, all this code that I highlighted was pretty much equal to 4,500. All of this code is pretty much equal to 750. So now you can just store it inside a variable, or you can even do something like this. Since this is equal to 750, check this out. And let me put this for Bucky's bonus, and we can even delete these lines altogether if we want. So now we're going to run this. Check it out. The same thing. So pretty much the conclusion of this tutorial is whenever you return a value, it pretty much return or trades that function call for that value, and you can use it just like you would the variable itself. So hopefully you guys understand. Again, it's not that complex. Once you like practice with 3 functions, you're gonna get the hang of it. You're gonna be a pro. But for now, thank you guys for watching. And the next video, guys, it's the series finale. So make sure to stick around. I'll see you then.